Hey there, YTPC. It's your boy Cosmo, Cat Dad Piper. Hope you're having a great weekend. Coming to you from a sunny Sunday afternoon in Iowa. It's been cold all week. Today it's getting up to 54 degrees, 52 degrees now, and it's the start of, at least for the next week, 50s and 60-degree weather. And I can't wait. I've got my Enos pipe packed and loaded. This is the Rossi 8645. Grab yourself a bowl and a good tobacco and share a pipe with me. Today I'm smoking some From Beyond by Cornell and Diehl. This was recently gifted to me on Thursday by our friend Matthew at Picking and Piping. And I really appreciate it. Thank you again. It is one of my favorite blends from last year. So let's give this a Char Light and True Light get going. Let me know what you're smoking it in. But just so you know, this may not be a lighthearted discussion because I had a crappy week, for lack of a better word. So this may just be me venting a little bit. So bear with me. If you want to turn it off, I understand. Sitting out in the garage, got the patio table out here until spring is here for good. But it's too nice to not have the garage door open, be getting some light. As I said, I had kind of a crappy week. And this weekend's been a little bit better, but pretty much spent Friday in my room doing nothing, hiding from the world. Safer that way. Let's kind of start the week in reverse. So Thursday, before Robert's live, I was smoking Haunted Pirate Ship, which, like From Beyond, is one of my favorite blends. And I was smoking this beautiful little pipe. This is a billiard from Anderson Briars. He made, and I won for his GAW last summer. I remember being so excited when I won that pipe. And I love it. It's a perfect clencher because it's a short stem. So I was smoking it. Excuse me, I guess I was, if I want to be correct, I was smoking Squadron Leader, which is a Virginia. And Virginias can kind of burn hot. Keep in mind, I'm starting here on Thursday, which was, week had already not been great. So, I was smoking it about 2/3 way through the bowl. And it started smelling a little hot. And, it's like, okay, I'm done with it. I dumped the ashes in the ashtray. And then lo and behold, next thing I know, I'm staring through the bottom of the bowl. Had a complete burnout. The edge of the hole was glowing orange. I was just like, really? It sucks because it was one of my favorite pipes. It was kind of salt on the wound because I've had pause or pipe acquisition withdrawal for the past several months. And instead of inquiring or acquiring a new pipe, one of my favorites basically gets destroyed. You know you're a pipe smoker when you destroy a pipe like that. Realize how much it breaks your heart. That was the night of fires. Because also that night, about an hour and a half later, I saw in the news the local water park who was building a theme park across the street had a small but destructive fire. It's still in the middle of being constructed, so I didn't hear any more about it since, but well, that's ironic. Then after that, I was making dinner. Burnt my arm right on the edge of the pan. It's like, of course I did. I wouldn't expect anything less. I forgot how good this is. But I think I actually like pirate cake more now. It used to be pirate cake was a substitute for From Beyond. I think From Beyond's taken its place. So my week really turned to crap Monday morning. I was on my way to coffee about 9:30 in the morning like I always do. We had some snow the night before. Most of it had melted. So I'm driving on the highway on the right lane because my exit was approaching. All of a sudden there was a cop car just with its lights flashing. Pulled over, but it was still like half in the lane, half on the edge. So I changed the lanes. It's like, well, that's odd. I didn't see anything. So I looked up ahead. I saw like a trailer to tow a truck or tow a vehicle. I'm like, oh, okay, there's a car accident. Well, and the time it took me to look ahead, see the accident, and then look back to my lane, there was another police vehicle in the lane ahead of me. And it's a highway, so I'm going like 60 miles an hour. So I had to quickly look behind me, shift lanes around. And I must have spooked the officer in that car because next thing I know, I'm being pulled over. It's like, oh crap, what the hell? This cop, and he was a younger cop, he was pissed. I had never been approached by an officer like that. I was scared. Beyond. And anytime I had a chance to talk, I was apologetic. You know, it's like, I'm the most cautious driver there is. I'm the guy that's going the speed limit and getting passed on the highway. So I had to take my license, and at this point I'm late for coffee, and I had to find my insurance card, which I have on an app on my phone. Well, I've got a new phone, so I had to sign into that because I hadn't signed into it on the new phone. So I'm trying to remember the password, get that all taken care of. So that officer got me for everything he could write me up for. Got me 3 tickets. Failure to yield an emergency vehicle. I would argue I didn't hit them, so I yielded it, but something else with an emergency vehicle. And the real kicker, he got me for reckless driving. Which to me feels like an attack on who I am. Which, whatever, I don't even care. I mean, I do, but what hurts the most is I got hit with 3 tickets, totaling about $550, $600. No, I could go to court, fight them. Don't think I would win. And the level of anxiety that would bring would be horrible. But ever since that happened, like, my anxiety level has been like 20 feet over my head. Like, just worrying about it whenever I'm not busy doing something. And like, anxiety makes me not want to deal with it. I know in the next several days I'm going to have to figure it out. But I already know because of the disability that I'm on right now. I want to get off of it because it's not remotely close to level income. I knew I'd probably be short for this month before then. So if I allow myself to think about it for a moment, I'm freaking out inside. Because that's $500 ain't chump change. And that's $550 that I know I don't have. And I have no idea where it's coming from. I don't have a way to make $550 just fall from the sky. And I don't even know if I have enough stuff that I could sell that I don't want to sell to cover that. I have like an as-needed anxiety medicine I can take to help with the anxiety. But for me, having anxiety makes it hard to address the issue. And then not addressing the issue causes more anxiety. And the medicine only helps anxiety because it flat out knocks you out for several hours. And I'd much rather just stay busy and distracted. So I'm having coffee with a friend, or playing games, or crocheting, or smoking a pipe. I can forget about it just for a little while. Still not getting done about it or addressing the issue, but at least I'm not just out cold in bed for several hours. At least I'm being somewhat productive. But I know in the next couple of days I'm going to have to figure it out. And I don't know what the solution is. But I'm not going to try to think about it beyond this video because I want to enjoy the rest of the day. Because it's a beautiful day. So that being said, I'm going to keep smoking this pipe. You keep smoking your pipe. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. I got to play board games with friends last night. Got to play a couple new games. And got to go to coffee. Got to crochet. Email me if you want some kitten mittens. I could also do scarves. They're a little bit pricier and a little bit longer turnaround. And with that, you'd be able to kind of pick the color scheme you're looking for. But hope you had a better week than I did. And if you made it all the way through this video, congratulations. You're a brave soul. I know it's not the end of the world, but when you get hit with something that is, at least in your eyes, insurmountable. Is that the right word? Is that even a word? I don't know. I guess all I want to leave you with is be grateful what you have. Be grateful for the good times. I'm grateful for you guys. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. Trust me, my other videos are much more lighthearted. But I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. And with that, I'll let you go. So, as I always say, thanks for watching. God bless. And we'll see you soon.